Got a chance last summer to go to beautiful British Columbia from Arizona and onto Vancouver Island, which is a great time. Let me show you my simple truck system. I've got a 90 amp hour battery up front, a deep cycle, lead acid, and I put a switch right up front here that gives me two options. One, I can run straight from my solar controller out to the front of my truck through my 50 amp Anderson connector, or I can run simply 12 volts from this battery on the way through. And I can see in my dual battery setup here, I've got another way to charge, and that's going through my 200 amp oscillator to the battery here. Under my back seat, I've got a Wanderer made by Renogy, 30 amp PWM solar charge controller that can run lithium iron phosphate batteries as well as lead acid. Under here, I've got my 1,000-watt power inverter that runs a lot of things for me. Here inside my toolbox, I've got my electric panel, AC and DC components, fuses. Under here, I've got an Anderson plug and the light switch here. And as you can tell, I went ahead and bent all my 1 3/4 inch tubing with a $20 Harbor Freight tool bending kit I got at a garage sale and welded it up, and works really well for mounting my solar panels. Now, the beauty of 200 watts of solar panels is that I can leave my refrigerator running all the time. This was amazing. I was able to keep this refrigerator on 24 hours a day for 27 days without unplugging it. Only discharged my lead acid battery to about 75% to 85% every morning as I looked. So it was pretty cool. And right down here, you can see that through my shunt, it goes to my gauge, and I'll be able to tell to the percentage where my battery is, and so it works really well for that. But I can pull on even a cloudy day with this battery. I can run tools, or I can run my ham radio. Just a great, simple setup for everyday overlanding. Well, that was the Canadian border. Now we're at the Mexican border here in Puerto Penasco, Mexico. And I take a church group down here every year, and we build houses for people that can't afford to do that themselves. Decided to take a little bit of a break and make some coffee. Got a little hot water heater here. This thermos is a gift to my wife at Christmas. It's 2 months later, and I just thought I would borrow it and check it out. Or did I actually buy that for me? I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. I've got 200 watt solar panel, and let's see how much we're pulling here. It looks like we're pulling 15 amps. So this pulls about 23 amps when I did this at home. So I'm getting almost 10 amps from the sun, even though it's still early in the day. All right, it's over 210 degrees. You can hear it percolating here. Of battery we've used, 90 amp hour lead acid. We use just about 2.5% of the battery, based on also my solar panels up top. It's coffee time.